Hi there, it's Pete from Hermitage Road. This is the latest update on the TMD. This is the end where the town scene is, above the station, and I always had retaining walls on there. Now I've put a new set of retaining walls running along the entire baseboard edge past the TMD to blend in with it. There's a bit more of the retaining walls there, which look quite good, I think. They are the same ones, they're 3D printed from a firm on the internet. I'm going to pan you over. This is the back of the TMD. I've put in a few more bits. There's a generator unit and a lorry there and a class 25 happily ticking over at the back of the depot. As you can see further of the retaining walls running past the depot, I've got them so that there's about an inch sticking above the baseboard level to give a wall along there. We don't want any of the people falling off the edge of it. I've also lowered the control panel and the shelf it's sat on to try and get them give them a bit of a better view. This is the other end of the depot. These are the two new fueling point and a set of tanks there. I spent the week painting them up while I was in between doing the wall units. Yeah, now pan you round to the end. This is the far end of the depot. As you can see, the retaining walls run all the way the length of the layout, which is 8 foot here. This is the modern office block and an old shed over by the steam shed, which is now being used for stabling a 20 and a 37. I've got a couple of 47s on coal trains running around in the background just to give you an idea of what's going on. The steam shed, the old steam shed, is actually a Scaledale model, and it's assumed to be redundant for steam, obviously, but being used for the last few years of its life with some diesels in it. If I go around a bit further, you can see where the main fuel tanks are and the head shunt for the depot. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what I've done on here, and I think the depot is starting to look quite good. I'm pleased with it. Here's an overall view of the main shed, the small little shed at the back, a set of fuel tankers and the town scene and the station in the background. There's still a lot to do on it. I haven't done a hard standing yet, and I haven't put anything in the depot. I do want to put lighting in, some lifting jacks which I've got, and maybe some racking and tool chests in there. There's a different view of the fueling point and the tanks alongside it. What you can get 3D printed and cast like this is very good. I mean, it's amazing quality. We're very lucky these days that we've got all this available to us. There's a bit of another view of the retaining walls. These were laser cut in wood. They come in pieces of the arches are separate, and then there's a subframe that goes on to the back scene, and then I painted them up. I think they're very good, and the important thing was I wanted to match them in to the other retaining walls on the town scene, because it's assumed to have been built around the sort of same time, basically, as a steam depot, but then obviously with modernisation it's become a diesel depot. I've recently got up to 97 subscribers now, which I'm very pleased at. If anybody could subscribe, like, comment, and I'll give you another update when I've done some more work on this. Thank you very much, and goodbye.